afternoon, friends. Hope you all are doing great and welcome to my channel Gardenwood. So today's topic is about some of my exotic collection which I own and on which I had spent a lot of money. So yes, they are rare, and I think you know treating oneself depends on how you prioritize. So of course I prioritize by giving to my plants. Whenever I want to treat myself, I buy a plant. I buy some gardening related things. So that's how I spend on myself. So I think it's a bit of justice I do. So let's start. Okay, so meet my Monstera Albo variegata. This is one of the rarest plant. I had got this, I think, last year, and she was a big girl, and I, what I'll say, I became a little bit greedy, and I chopped her in 3 pieces to just propagate and multiply her. And now I'm having only one piece which is alive. From 3 cuttings, only one piece is alive, this one. I thought it will grow like my normal Monstera deliciosa, but this one is little bit tricky, I think, because I grew all the 3 plants and 2 they didn't survive. I don't know why they didn't survive. So this is the one leaf which survived, and you can see the roots. However, I am happy that at least one survived. But those 2 leaves were really beautiful, very beautiful new leaves, and they didn't survive. My another one of the exotic collection is this one. This is Philo Mamie. I had got only 2 leaves from one of the seller online, and both the leaves dried in the transit. However, the node was alive. So this is the node, and node was alive, and I have now, this is the new leaf, and there's a new leaf coming from here. You can see here. Okay, so look at the roots, how massive. Aren't they beautiful? I'm loving it. I'll be reporting them now, and we'll be sharing some tips and tricks about how I'm keeping and my learning from mistakes. If I do any mistake, I'll share. And if you have any tips for these babies, then kindly share with me. I'll be more than happy. You can put them on comments, and I'll be happy to read them and learn from you all. So let's start potting them. I think I have to cut this pot, this plastic pot, net pot. Just So I had taken this 6-inch pot and I'll be covering with this cocoa chips all the holes. The mixture which I'm taking for aeroids is almost 40% perlite and 30% cocoa peat and 10% I think I take garden soil. I don't use that much of garden soil for my aeroids. I want to keep it more chunky mixture. You can see these are very light mixture I am using for my aeroids, and then 20% I mix normal compost, homemade compost or vermicompost. I had also used a little bit of fungicide powder. I use Saaf fungicide powder. You can use of your own choice. Fungicide powder is very important when you are potting your aeroid or house plant because it prevents any fungus. So yeah. I think this much is enough. I'll spread a little bit the roots. I'm afraid that I should not break any root. Okay, so I had spreaded the roots and I'll put in the mixture. Okay. I want to collect all types of plants. Especially I love philodendrons, monsteras. These are my favorite plants, and I think I love caladiums as well. So caladiums really add color. And if you talk about flowering plants, then I am more into orchids because they really do well and they respond well to my care, how I care for them. So I really love orchids. Otherwise, all other plants I really like them, but they don't survive that great in my environment because they want they need some sun, and I don't have that much of sun in my I don't receive that much of sun. uh, it's tall, I think. I have to repot again. Let me do again. Okay, I had put too much of soil that time. Now it can fit. Yeah, it can fit in the pot. So now it's done. I had repotted my albo. This is the baby plant. Okay. Now I'll be repotting my philodendron mamie. So if someone asks me that what you like, more flowering plant or more leafy plants, so I would say that I love flowers, but I can't live without beautiful leaves. So yes, I think both are important for me. Having little bit of flowers in my garden, not like a park, but yes, I would love to see little bit of flowers every time. And beautiful leaves, they always show me they resemble more like a jungle environment, so I like leafy plants as well. So let's start potting for my philodendron mamai. I take care of my philodendron mamai same as gloriosum. Okay, so these kind of this philodendron, it won't trail up vertical, but it grows horizontal way, so it won't crawl top. Okay, and it will grow horizontally, and they will give more beautiful leaves. I'm keeping this one in this pot for some time, but they will need a rectangular pot in few years when they produce more leaves and more what you say, more roots. I'll remove these sheets. These are dried. Okay. Uh, if we talk about watering, I water them only when the topsoil is dry. I don't give that much of water, and in rainy season I avoid watering too much, and also I use a little bit of fungicide in summer and in rainy season. About fertilizer, if you talk about fertilizer, I don't give that much. I think once in a year I'll give compost, and that's it. Sometimes it depends. Whenever I water my orchids, when the water is left with liquid fertilizer, I give to my house plant. So nothing special care for my house plants, but I think they don't need that much of fertilizer because they are not producing fruits or vegetable or flowers, so they do well with just airy mixture, and when you provide them good bright light. They don't like direct sunlight, so please don't keep your house plants in direct sunlight. I think that much is okay to cover. Look how beautiful the leaves are. Okay, so hope you enjoyed potting with me all my exotic plant. These are not all my exotics, but yes, part of my exotic collection. Hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.